righty. Come on over here. Hey.
Did I get kicked out?
Hey, Shades, you got to go.
Am I
buddy.
fired?
You got to go.
No, look how cute
This
he
little
is.
guy's got to go. Hey, come here. You got to go.
No, we got to show him
We
first.
got to go to Shazo. All right, so listen, now that was really, really cool. Austin, that was so
I
cool,
didn't
man.
know what to expect
It was like
with
an
that.
egg. It was like, what's going to come out of there? It was like,
Yes.
it's kind of like a Pokemon. Is a Charizard going to come out of there? I didn't know what was going to come on. That was cool.
Or Minion?
A minion?
That would be
Whatever,
cool.
man.
Put some minions in there.
That was really neat, man. One of the coolest things I've seen in the kitchen in a long, long time.
If y'all do my gummy bear idea, I better get credit for it.
Something
Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
All right. We're going to talk about
Bartman.
Bartman.
So listen, hopefully, if you're a sports fan, you know all about Steve Bartman. He was the scapegoat for the Chicago Cubs 2003 National Championship Series right there. The Cubs on the brink of winning and going to the World Series. But that play right there, in a moment in time, Steve Bartman reached out and interfered with the play. He, like all the people around, everybody's reaching for the ball like everybody does. Well, that poor guy, his life changed in a moment. Death threats, had to be taken out of the stadium in a disguise. He's gone into hiding.
Most hated guy in the world for a while.
In Chicago.
In Chicago,
It was
at least.
really sad because the Cubs gave up 8 runs after that. However, last year the Cubs won the World Series, and yesterday they gave Steve Bartman a World Series ring. So, I mean, we're hoping that this is the final chapter in an ugly moment in sports history. You have to feel for that guy. The poor guy, we went through, I mean, you can't even imagine what his life was like. So they gave him that ring, and you know what? Good for the Cubs, and hopefully, I don't know.
It's a good lesson in forgiveness, right?
It should be.
It's about saying you're sorry and accepting an apology.
And who's saying they're sorry?
The Cubs.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I don't think the Cubs really did anything wrong, but I think it was the fans.
Right.
So it's kind of like a, you know, a societal thing where, you know, overzealous fans went a little too far, and they made a scapegoat. And I'm sure he would be welcome back in opening arms right now if they were to go back and just maybe one time throw out the first
maybe
pitch.
we will see that. If people, you know, I'm sure he'll look at the comments and see what people are saying in Chicago, because I wouldn't do it until I thought, all right, they're not going to throw
here's the
anything
thing,
at me,
he
but
just
I think
wants
that would
to
be nice.
fade away and just not be a part
How
of it.
old is he?
I think he's getting close to 50 now, maybe in his 40s, something like that. But life turned upside down in one moment. So we want to know what your thoughts are. And well, not too many people ringing in on this, but Alan says it's nice. It's more than nice.
It is a nice ring. It's beautiful.
You know, it's the least they can do for him.
A little blingy.
Yeah, and he just says, you know, he accepts it.
Okay.
And we all do in a way.
Well, we still have our, you know, page up, so buzz in whenever you get a chance.